Hello everybody, it's Max McAllister from Traxxion Dynamics, and I have a big announcement. Pretty proud to announce today that our company is going to be one of the first Yamaha pedal assist bicycle dealers in the United States. So this is something I've been looking at for a while. I'm an avid cyclist, and I've seen the huge wave of pedal assist bicycles coming to the United States, and I wanted to be part of the action. So I've kind of studied the market, and I went out and looked, and last year Yamaha came to the big bicycle trade show in Las Vegas and introduced their prototype bicycles, and they're quite stunning for the US market at the time. And I went through a process, and so now our company is a full stocking dealer for the whole line of Yamaha pedal assist bicycles. So what's pedal assist? Some people call it an e-bike. So we can call it an e-bike, but some people don't know what that is. So I'm going to give you the quick idea, explanation. On the bike is a battery and a motor at the crankset of the bicycle. So this bicycle won't do anything on its own. It doesn't have a throttle or any type of mechanism to propel it unless you pedal it. So what it does is it just makes you a stronger cyclist than you might be. Or if you're a beginner, it makes it easier for you to get out, get started into cycling, make it up a hill that would be too hard otherwise. And there's a whole bunch of other benefits I'll get to in a moment. So, so Yamaha is obviously a well-known, world-famous, trusted and respected brand. And so that was one of the reasons I wanted to tie up with them, because I knew they would build a superior product that would be properly supported and on the warranty and the design and reliability level. So about 30 years ago or so, Yamaha was the first company. They created pedal assist bicycling. So and they've developed their own proprietary drivetrains for both road and mountain bikes. So anything on the Yamaha bike that powers it will be designed and produced by Yamaha. So there's three types of e-bikes, as they're known: Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. All of the Yamaha bikes are Class 1. That means you have to pedal them in order for them to move. It will just assist you. So it multiplies your strength. The assist is available up to 20 miles per hour. Past that, then you have to be strong enough to pedal it on your own to get it to go any faster if you want to go faster than 20. The Class 2 and Class 3 are faster models of bikes, and Yamaha's not bringing any of those to the United States at present. There are a couple other companies that will have a Class 3 bike, and Class 3 bikes do 28 miles an hour. So, for these, 20 miles an hour, have to push on the pedals. Those are kind of the key points. I'll kind of show you the way they work in just a second, but I wanted to come back and give you some ideas of who the people are who would be interested in a pedal-assisted bicycle. So, first of all, anybody who's just kind of lost track of their shape and wants to get their fitness back. So if you've gained a little more weight than you'd like to have, and you say, gosh, but I'm just too heavy to get on a bicycle, now you're not. So this bike will assist you. They have a range of, in an eco setting of about 75 miles, and there's 4 power modes, and you get more power with each mode, and in the most powerful mode you can go for about 30 miles. So, and the bikes have a very smooth power delivery, so it's just like riding a bike. There's no throttle, it doesn't, spin the tire, nothing like that. It's just more power than you can make on your own. What they have is a mountain bike, a hardtail 29er, or 27.5-inch wheel mountain bike called the Torque. There's a bike called the Cross Connect that is kind of aimed at commuting and mixed use, that has fenders and a luggage rack and forward and backward lighting. Then a road bike called the Urban Rush, which looks like a pretty common road bike. Has a little bit bigger tires on it, so you can use it in a little more mixed environments. And then finally the Cross Core, which is just a good plain, we call flat bar exercise bike. So with a flat bar, it's very comfortable, and most people are kind of familiar with that. So the Yamahas have a 3-year warranty on the battery, which is important. Everybody always worries about the battery. And so let's come in and take a look at the new Yamahas real quick, and so you can get an idea of what they're about. We'll start real quick with the Torque. This is the mountain bike. It's hardtail, has a nice suspension fork on the front made by RockShox with a walkout. It is shifts just like you're used to with a normal mountain bike with trigger shifters, has hydraulic brakes, is a bunch of fun to ride. And the way you get them going, this applies to all of them, you simply hit a power button and the computer will boot up, and right here it says off, there's your power assist. Over here is a button. When you push the button, you start getting power. So this says Eco, plus Eco. There's Eco. You go to standard. And standard, by the way, is, here you go. Standard is where the fun starts. And then there's a high setting. So, and you can just toggle back and forth. The computer has a lot of functions I'll show you on another day, but I just kind of wanted to show you the general gist of how that works. So this is the Torque mountain bike. We'll do a specific video on these individually as time goes. I just want to show you the battery. There's a key. When you get done riding, you just turn the key, the battery pack comes out. There's a charger, you just plugs in the wall and it charges your battery up. Next time you want to go to ride, you just walk out to your bike and set the battery on. I haven't practiced it much, as you can tell. There you go. And it just snaps into place. That's all there is to it. And then you hit the button and go have some fun. Next I want to show you the Urban Rush. So this is a road bike, super comfortable. I've test ridden this bike in a group ride and I thought it was a bunch of fun. In fact, there's my pedals on it. It has a little bit bigger tire, so a little more cushion and comfort, so you can use it in mixed environments. It is hydraulic disc brakes. There's your power control there. All the bikes come equipped with a headlight, except for the mountain bike, so that you can, if you're caught out at night, you can ride and make sure you're safe while you're out on the street. Next, we'll go on down there and let's look at, this is called the Cross Connect. The Connect is, again, mixed use but aimed at commuters. So you get a little bit of a suspension fork here to kind of soak up some potholes and you know, other things you might encounter in the day-to-day commute on the way to work or across town. It does come with fenders and a luggage rack. And built into the luggage rack is an LED taillight back here on this strip, which is pretty sweet. Again, it has a headlight, a little marker bell so that you can let people know you're coming by. One of the beauties to a commuter style bike that's an e-bike is that you can get to work without being hot or sweaty or in a mess, right? So it's difficult if you're going to pedal a pedal assisted, a normal pedal powered bicycle on a hot day. Nobody wants to get to work covered in sweat. With this bike, you can breeze along at 20 miles an hour without working too hard. So pretty cool. And then finally is the Cross Core. This is I just call it a flat bar exercise bike. They call this a flat bar. This bike is going to be super fun. This is the one people can ride on greenways, trails. You can get in a group ride with it. Anything you want to do. And this bike will do it all. So my girlfriend went out with me the other day. She rode this and I rode the Urban Rush, and we just wanted to see what they were like in a group ride. It was a ball. You just smile the whole time. And you know, I'm an experienced cyclist, but I still had an absolute ball riding the Yamaha pedal assist bike. So, and every hill I went up, she was able to go right up behind me with this. So, it's not. You can get as much of a workout out of an e-bike as you want. So if you want to pedal easily, it will assist you easily. If you want to crank the pedals hard, then you can get a hard workout. Your heart rate goes up just the same. Even if you're an experienced cyclist, you can get whatever level of workout you want. So we're hoping this gets elderly people back out into the fresh air, helps get people that are overweight off of the couch and back out into the streets and getting their bodies back in shape. We just want to see more cyclists come out into the industry. It's going to let couples, husbands or wives, if one of the couple is a cyclist and the other one's not, a lot of times the husband or wife won't ride with the one who's the experienced cyclist because they can't keep up. Now you can. So now the husband and wife can have an experience together. They can do all kinds of trips and adventures around where they live. So nothing but upside to the e-bikes sweeping across the United States. So Anyway, so we're in Woodstock, Georgia. Looking forward to hearing from you. My company's Traxxion Dynamics. It's spelled Traxxion. We're on the internet at traxxion.com. My email is max@traxxion.com. And check us out on Facebook, and we'll be posting videos about all this stuff coming up. And over the next 4 days, I'm going to do one specific video on each of these models of bikes so you can get a look at them up close. Finally, the most important question I forgot, the prices. $23.99 for the core, $29.99 for the Cross Connect, $33.99 for the Urban Rush, and $34.99 for the Torque. So significantly lower price than competing bikes, and I think a far superior value for the quality you get from Yamaha. So looking forward to people buying these bikes, getting out and here and seeing you ride them and having some reviews.